Have you ever met someone who just is? No pretense, no performance, just pure, unadulterated self? Diane Keaton was that person, both on and off screen. She didn't just act, she lived in front of the camera, inviting us into a world where vulnerability was strength and authenticity was the ultimate style statement. Her passing leaves a void, but her legacy isn't just a collection of films. It's a blueprint for how to live a life fearlessly, creatively, and with an open heart. Join us as we celebrate the woman who taught us to fall in love with being real. Born Diane Hall in the sun-drenched sprawl of Los Angeles in 1946, her early life was a tapestry woven with dreams and a burgeoning sense of self. Her mother, Dorothy, a former beauty queen, instilled in her a profound appreciation for individuality. "My mother taught me that being different was exciting," Diane often reflected, a philosophy that would become the bedrock of her iconic career. This early lesson wasn't just a platitude, it was a guiding star. Her journey into the performing arts began with a fervent passion for the stage. She honed her craft at the prestigious neighborhood playhouse in New York City, a crucible for method acting. Here, she absorbed the teachings of Sanford Meisner, learning to connect deeply with her emotional truth. Before the silver screen beckoned, Keaton captivated audiences off-Broadway, notably in the original cast of Hair. These formative years were crucial, shaping an actress who sought not just to portray characters, but to reveal them. Then came The Godfather, 1972, a cinematic earthquake that redefined the gangster genre. Amidst the operatic violence and patriarchal power struggles, Diane Keaton emerged as Kay Adams, Michael Corleone's steadfast, yet increasingly disillusioned girlfriend. Her casting was initially met with skepticism. She was known for her quirky comedic roles. Yet, Francis Ford Coppola saw something profound in her quiet intensity. Kay Adams was not a femme fatale or a damsel in distress. She was the moral compass, the outsider looking in, her stillness a stark contrast to the surrounding chaos. Her performance was a masterclass in understated power, her eyes conveying volumes of unspoken fear and dawning horror. Film scholars often point to Kay as a pivotal character, representing the encroaching modernity and the moral decay that Michael's choices wrought. She was the audience's surrogate, asking the uncomfortable questions, her "is it true?" echoing with devastating clarity. Her portrayal earned critical acclaim, proving her dramatic prowess. Al Pacino, her co-star and real-life partner at the time, once remarked that working with Diane was like standing next to truth. This role cemented her place in cinematic history, not as a supporting player, but as an essential emotional anchor in one of the greatest films ever made. It was a testament to her ability to find strength in vulnerability, a theme that would resonate throughout her career. If The Godfather introduced her dramatic depth, Annie Hall, 1977, launched Diane Keaton into the stratosphere as a cultural icon. This Woody Allen masterpiece, a deconstruction of romantic comedy, was revolutionary. Keaton didn't just play Annie Hall. She was Annie Hall, infusing the character with her own idiosyncratic charm, nervous energy, and unforgettable style. The stammer, the self-deprecating humor, the spontaneous laughter, it was all Diane. The film's impact on fashion was seismic. Before Annie Hall, women in romantic comedies often adhered to conventional notions of femininity. After Annie Hall, everything changed. Her menswear-inspired ensembles, the oversized blazers, vests, wide-leg trousers, and ties, became an instant sensation. Ralph Lauren, whose designs heavily influenced the look, famously stated that she changed American style forever. This wasn't just about clothes, it was about a statement. It was about comfort, individuality, and a playful subversion of traditional gender roles. Annie Hall wasn't just a fashion moment, it was a cultural touchstone. It challenged the conventions of female representation in cinema, presenting a heroine who was intelligent, complex, flawed, and utterly captivating. She was a woman who didn't need to be rescued, who navigated her own neuroses with wit and resilience. The film earned Keaton a well-deserved Academy Award for Best Actress, solidifying her status as a trailblazer. For cinema students, Annie Hall remains a case study in character development, narrative innovation, and the profound influence of an actor's personal style on a role. Diane Keaton was never content to be just an actress. She was an artist in the truest sense, driven by an insatiable curiosity about the human condition. Her creative endeavors extended far beyond acting, encompassing directing, writing, and photography. She was a keen observer, constantly searching for meaning, for the authentic pulse of life. This multifaceted approach to art revealed a mind that refused to be confined by a single medium. In 1987, she directed Heaven, a wildly experimental documentary exploring diverse beliefs about the afterlife. It was eccentric, mysterious, and imbued with her signature blend of humor and introspection, pure Keaton. This directorial debut showcased her willingness to tackle unconventional subjects and her unique artistic vision. Later, she helmed Hanging Up, 2000, a poignant and often humorous film about three sisters grappling with their aging father's illness, a story deeply informed by her own family experiences. These projects demonstrated her commitment to storytelling, not just as a performer, but as a creator. Her philosophy was simple yet profound. "I don't see acting as pretending, I see it as revealing." This statement encapsulates her entire career, highlighting her dedication to emotional honesty. Whether in front of or behind the camera, Keaton sought to strip away artifice, to expose the raw, beautiful, and often awkward truths of human existence. This commitment to revelation made her performances resonate so deeply with audiences, offering a mirror to their own lives. Hollywood, notoriously youth-obsessed, often relegates actresses over 40 to supporting roles or obscurity. But Diane Keaton defied this cruel convention. She didn't just survive, she thrived, making middle age look not just magnificent, but utterly desirable. She became a beacon of hope and inspiration for women navigating the complexities of aging in a society that often undervalues maturity. In Something's Gotta Give, 2003, she delivered one of her most beloved performances, starring opposite Jack Nicholson. Their on-screen chemistry was electric, creating a mature love story that was joyful, sexy, and deeply resonant. Keaton's Erica Berry was intelligent, successful, vulnerable, and utterly charming, proving that romance and passion don't diminish with age. Her performance earned her another Academy Award nomination, captivating a new generation of fans and reminding older audiences that life, love, and laughter only get richer with time. The film was a cultural phenomenon, challenging ageist stereotypes and celebrating the beauty of mature relationships. Her later roles in films like Book Club, 2018, and Palms, 2019, further cemented her status as an icon for women of all ages. These films celebrated female friendship, resilience, and the pursuit of joy in later life. She showed the world that life doesn't stop at 60. It simply gets more interesting, more nuanced, and often more fun. Jane Fonda, a contemporary and friend, aptly described her as a spark of life, constantly giggling at her own foibles. That infectious giggle became a signature, a symbol of her enduring spirit and refusal to take herself too seriously. Throughout her illustrious career, Diane Keaton collaborated with a constellation of Hollywood's brightest stars. From the intense drama of Al Pacino to the comedic genius of Steve Martin, from the legendary Jack Nicholson to a young Leonardo DiCaprio, her presence elevated every project. Her ability to connect authentically with her scene partners was a hallmark of her craft, creating memorable on-screen relationships that felt profoundly real. Leonardo DiCaprio, who worked with her on Marvin's Room, 1996, when he was just 18, fondly recalled her kindness and generosity. "She was a legend, an icon, and a truly kind human being," he shared, highlighting her warmth and mentorship. In Marvin's Room, alongside Meryl Streep, Keaton delivered a heartbreakingly nuanced performance as Bessie, a woman caring for her ailing father. The film, a poignant exploration of family, illness, and forgiveness, showcased her ability to find humor and humanity even in the most challenging circumstances. Her portrayal was the emotional core of the film, radiating empathy and resilience. Her comedic timing was equally impeccable, gracing films like Baby Boom, 1987, The Family Stone, 2005, and Morning Glory, 2010. In each role, she brought a unique blend of warmth to chaos, humor to heartbreak, and a glimmer of hope even in the messiest moments. She could make you laugh one moment and tear up the next, a testament to her versatility and profound understanding of human emotion. These performances solidified her reputation as a master of both comedy and drama, capable of navigating the full spectrum of human experience with grace and wit. Diane Keaton's influence transcended the boundaries of Hollywood, permeating various facets of popular culture. Artists, designers, comedians, and writers alike found inspiration in her fearless individuality and unwavering authenticity. Ben Stiller, a celebrated comedian and filmmaker, lauded her as an icon of humor and humanity, recognizing her unique blend of wit and genuine emotion. Her impact is particularly evident in the work of contemporary female artists who champion unconventional narratives and characters. Playwright Jeremy O. Harris, known for his groundbreaking work, cited Keaton's ability to remain herself in every role as a powerful lesson for young performers. He emphasized how she encouraged artists to mine the many aspects of themselves rather than conforming to prescribed archetypes. This philosophy resonated deeply with a new generation of creators. You can see her fingerprints everywhere, in Greta Gerwig's directorial style, which often celebrates quirky, intelligent female protagonists, in the rise of indie rom-coms that prioritize character over cliché, and in every woman who dares to defy societal expectations and embrace her unique identity. Keaton made authenticity cool long before it became a trending hashtag. She demonstrated that true style comes from within, that confidence is the most fashionable accessory, and that embracing one's eccentricities is a superpower. Her legacy is a powerful reminder that staying true to oneself, even in the face of immense public scrutiny, is the most profound form of artistic and personal expression. She paved the way for a more diverse and honest representation of women in media, inspiring countless individuals to embrace their own unscripted selves. Beyond her acting and directing, Diane Keaton found another profound voice behind the camera as a photographer. Her passion for photography was not merely a hobby. It was an extension of her artistic soul, a way to capture the world through her unique, discerning eye. Her collections of architectural photography and intimate family portraits revealed the same curiosity and appreciation for the imperfect beauty of life that defined her acting. Each photograph, much like her performances, was honest, a little awkward, and perfectly human. Her photographic style was characterized by a raw, unvarnished quality, often focusing on textures, light, and the subtle narratives embedded in everyday scenes. She had a particular fondness for architectural details, capturing the character and history etched into buildings. Her coffee table books, such as California Romantica and The House That Pinterest Built, offered glimpses into her aesthetic sensibilities, celebrating beauty that was lived in, imperfect, and deeply real. These works showcased her ability to find profound meaning in the seemingly mundane, transforming ordinary subjects into extraordinary art. Even in her final published work, Fashion First, she continued to explore themes of individuality and self-expression. Through her lens, she reminded us that while clothes may fade and trends may change, true style is an enduring reflection of one's soul. Her photography, much like her acting, was an act of revelation, inviting viewers to look closer, to appreciate the nuances, and to find beauty in authenticity. It was another facet of her relentless pursuit of truth and her unwavering commitment to artistic integrity. Let's talk about the hats, because somewhere between the bowler and the fedora, Diane Keaton transformed headwear from a mere accessory into a profound philosophical statement. Her hats weren't about vanity. They were armor, a creative flourish, a source of comfort, and a declaration of self. They were her way of saying, "I'm not hiding, I'm defining." Each hat was an extension of her personality, a playful yet powerful symbol of her individuality. Her public appearances were often performance art in themselves, meticulously curated yet effortlessly whimsical. She didn't chase fleeting trends or succumb to the pressures of eternal youth. Instead, she celebrated individuality, embracing her unique aesthetic with unwavering confidence. Her style was a masterclass in self-expression, inspiring countless individuals to dress for themselves rather than for others. The hats became synonymous with her, an iconic visual shorthand for her distinctive charm and intellectual elegance. Her fashion choices, particularly the hats, were a quiet rebellion against the rigid expectations placed upon women in Hollywood. She proved that one could be stylish, sophisticated, and utterly unique without conforming to conventional beauty standards. Her style was a testament to the power of personal expression, a reminder that true elegance comes from within. The hats were not just fashion, they were a philosophy, a symbol of her fearless embrace of self. What truly endeared Diane Keaton to so many, beyond her acting, wit, or fashion, was her profound kindness. In an industry often characterized by ego and superficiality, she stood out as a beacon of genuine warmth and empathy. Reese Witherspoon, a testament to Keaton's impact, shared how Diane changed her life by taking a chance on her as a nervous teenager. This anecdote is just one of countless stories illustrating Keaton's ability to truly see people, to offer encouragement, and to foster talent. She had a rare gift for making everyone around her feel valued and real. In an industry built on make-believe, she grounded people in authenticity. Her colleagues consistently spoke of her generosity, her infectious laughter, and her unwavering support. She created an atmosphere of collaboration and respect on set, making every project a more human experience. This fearless kindness was not a performance. It was an intrinsic part of who she was, a reflection of her deep empathy and genuine interest in others. Her legacy is not just etched in film reels, but in the hearts of those she touched. She taught us that true strength lies in vulnerability, that humor can heal, and that kindness is the most powerful force of all. Her ability to connect with people on a deeply human level made her not just a star, but a beloved figure, a friend to audiences worldwide. Now, as the lights dim on her final curtain call, Hollywood pauses in collective reflection. Goldie Hawn, a dear friend and colleague, eloquently captured the sentiment, "We weren't ready to lose you." And perhaps none of us were. But legends like Diane Keaton don't truly disappear. They simply move into another reel, another dream, their presence continuing to illuminate our lives. The Academy of Motion Picture Arts and Sciences beautifully articulated her essence, stating that she embodied the contradictions of being human, funny and fragile, bright and bruised. This profound observation encapsulates the multifaceted nature of her artistry and her enduring appeal. She showed us that it's okay to be complex, to be imperfect, to be all of these things at once. That's the kind of immortality awards can't measure, a legacy woven into the fabric of our cultural consciousness. Her laughter, her distinctive style, her profound performances, they will continue to echo through time, inspiring new generations of artists and audiences alike. She leaves behind a body of work that is not just entertaining, but deeply enriching, a testament to the power of authenticity and the enduring magic of cinema. From the quiet intensity of The Godfather to the joyful exuberance of Book Club, from groundbreaking romantic comedies to poignant emotional dramas, Diane Keaton gave us more than just performances. She gave us permission to be awkward, to be loud, to be quiet, to be vulnerable, to be strong. She gave us permission to be unapologetically ourselves. She lived on her own terms, laughed at her own jokes, and dressed like no one was watching, though, of course, everyone was. And isn't that the ultimate lesson? To live authentically, to embrace your unique spirit, even when the world demands conformity. Her life was a masterclass in self-acceptance, a vibrant testament to the power of individuality. So here's to the hats, the laughter, the profound insights, and the enduring legacy of a woman who showed us that being human, truly, wonderfully human, is the greatest role of all. Diane Keaton, forever timeless, forever herself. If this journey through Diane Keaton's extraordinary life touched you, if she ever made you smile, cry, or perhaps even whisper la-di-da under your breath, then let's keep her magnificent spirit alive together. Give that like button a little tap. It's our quiet nod to the YouTube universe that says, "Hey, this one matters." Share this tribute with someone who loved her, or perhaps someone who needs to remember what real joy and authenticity look like. And if you're new here, welcome to Trending Moment Now, where we honor the legends, celebrate their laughter, and keep their light burning brightly. Subscribe, join our family, and let's continue telling these stories that remind us what it truly means to feel. In loving memory of Diane Keaton, 1946-2025, thank you for the laughter, the light, and the truth.